What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Madden 23 San Antonio Express expansion draft only franchise. We are nearing the end of the season, and here in week 13, we have a very premier matchup against the top two seeds currently in the AFC. We've only got a half game lead on these Patriots, so this game could have major implications as to the playoff seeding. And of course, I'd very much so like to be the one seed. So although under normal circumstances, I'd love to play the second game just so we could have guys like Luis Sanchez and Jalen Turner back for this episode. I just think the fact that we're playing against the team that's currently, or I guess one of the teams that's most challenging us to overtake our number one seed. And so that's who I want to play. For the draft preview, we are going to do the defensive line here. And starting with Cameron Coleman, he is 23 years old, but 6'6", 268 is great size. And look at the athleticism as well. Elite level athlete, A awareness, A power moves, but he does have C to F injury. So many injury-prone defensive linemen. But despite the fact that he's an elite athlete with elite size and good skills, I can't give him more than a 3. Jamil Everett here at right end. He also has A awareness and A power moves. He's also better at injury. He's also just not quite the same athlete, but he also has the 21 age. In terms of between Everett and Coleman, who I prefer more, it's really tough to say. You take the athleticism or do you take the age and the injury? I don't know. Rasheem German here. German, I have no idea. He just seems like a decent day 3 player, like a 2 on our scale. David Barker, another guy who's not this great athlete, also has F injury, but has B power moves. Probably can't give him more than like a 2 either. Jacoby McCain is a top 5 rated defensive tackle in this class. He's got B block shedding and power, potentially elite strength and acceleration. However, I think I would like him a lot more if he wasn't a projected top 5 player. I just can't give him more than a 3. I think if he was more of a late one guy, I'd really like him. But more of a late round 1 guy is Xavier Rose. No, he's not going to be elite anything, but maybe a little bit more well-rounded between strength and speed. Also, has 2 Bs and a C, much like Jacoby Kane. He's more of like a high-end 3, low-end 4. I like him. I don't love him. Marquise Robbins here. Potentially good strength, potentially elite speed, A finesse moves. Not very injury-prone. In terms of just a third defensive tackle, at least he has a starting point. I like him. He gets a high-end 3 for me. Denario Youngblood, A finesse moves. Similar guy, just a little bit worse. He's more of like a high-end 2, low-end 3 on the scale. So no defensive lineman that I love, but a lot that are in that 3 range where I'm willing to draft players that I've given a draftability ranking of 3 out of 5. Let's talk about the weekly strategy as we prepare for these New England Patriots. They're not really great at anything, but they're not terrible at anything either. I think their best player is their running back, so let's defend the run. In terms of what we want to do against the Patriots, they're better against the run than they are the pass, but they're not so good against the run. They're outside of the top 5. I like to get that boost in the run game for the games that we play. Back up to number 1 defensively in the league and number 3 offensively in the league. So top 5 on both sides of the ball. Not surprising considering our record, I should say. He's played really well, and after last episode, with our dominant win against the Colts and the Jets as well in simulation, not surprised that we jumped in terms of ratings. Upgrades here before this first game starts with Darius Connor. Really good coverage player. Going to continue that here with hybrid. See if we can get a little bit of man in zone. Get +3 zone. I will take that all day, every day. Up to a base of 88 here. Wyatt Costanzo up next. You've been trying to increase his block shedding, and it gets one there. It gets another acceleration. This guy's acceleration, 94 acceleration, is huge. George McLean, we're going to give another speed rusher upgrade, trying to get him up to 85 overall. Gets a power move in there as well. You like to see that. Into the greens. Morris Morgan. Needs a little bit of help with zone, I would say. So we will give him that help. It's an acceleration and a couple of zone, as well as a press and a tackle. Not a bad upgrade for him. Wiggins, we will just allow to upgrade manually here. And another look at re-signings for this episode. See if there's anyone we need to try again with. As long as it's a one-year deal, I'm willing to pay more for Lloyd Leonard. He's our third defensive tackle, and we only have 3. So I don't want to be forced into something in this next draft. I mean, we probably still will be forced into it because he's on a one-year deal. And I'd rather have 4 defensive tackles than 3, so I was able to get away with 3 this year just because John Smith has inside-outside versatility, but he doesn't want to come back, and I'm not willing to overpay backups all that much. So maybe, in the offseason, if he'll accept a one-year deal for a bunch of money, we'll offer it to him. Maybe for a guy like Deshaun Walton too, but I think that'll be it for all the stuff we're doing before the game. Let's get into it. Gold cleats on Kevon Simmons looks so good. Can't wait to get a few extra pairs of gold cleats on this team once the players reach 99 overall. Next on the list is almost certain going to be Lewis Smart. I guess it could be somebody like Brandon Nash if he wins MVP, but getting up to 99 before Lewis Smart, I feel like is a little far-fetched. I feel like he'll get into the 90s this year easily. So I'd imagine Lewis Smart's our next 99 overall. Let's get into this game. We will have the ball first. Kevon Simmons back to return the kick. We'll bring this one out. And kind of just swarmed by the Patriots there. Didn't really have anywhere to go. That'll start our day on offense. "26 touchdowns, 5 picks on the year for our stud quarterback. Of course, learned at the end of last episode that he is currently the front runner for MVP. Definitely don't want to have bad games that are going to drop him down that ranking. Winning MVP gives you a ton of XP, and it would help Brandon Nash in his development. Not that he really needs it. Would love to avoid a 3-and-out on this drive. Trying to do so here. We're going to go underneath to Andrews. He falls forward for the first down. 2nd and 6. The give is to Simmons, and he's got the first down. Trying to spin, but didn't really work. Regardless, we keep the chains moving. Looking to give our generational quarterback a carry here. He's got that speed. Hopefully we can use it to get to the edge here. And the blocks are there. And he's into the open field. Brandon Nash, nobody's going to catch him. 97 speed to the house. A little between the legs as he crosses the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. We are on the board first in Foxborough. Taking another look here at this run. Beautiful block downfield by Kevon Simmons. I mean, he usually is getting those blocks from guys like Lewis Smart and Eddie Hazelton downfield. This time he gets to return the favor. block for his QB. And 7-0 in favor of our San Antonio Express. Mac Jones trots onto the field for the first time in this game. Over 3,000 yards on the year, 22 touchdowns to 8 picks. One of the rare times we actually have the better QB stats going into a game. Normally, every QB last year had like better stats than Devin Hamilton. We're going to get into the backfield on the first carry of the game by Deloach, which reminds me, let's preview this second-seeded Patriots team. Mac Jones, 84 overall, is at the helm at quarterback. Damian Harris is their lead back, but it looks like Justin Deloach is their third down back. Kendrick Bourne, Paul Weary, and Eric Fleming are their receiving core. Not too great there. Donovan Tucker, if you remember from our offseason, a superstar development rookie tight end. And Parrish is another really good young offensive lineman. Isaiah Wynn, a really good offensive line. You got to think that's a major reason why this is the second seed. As well as defensive line. So they have built very solidly in the trenches on both sides of the ball. When you do that, you tend to win a lot of football games. So the good offensive and defensive lines look to be really what's driving the success of the team this year. Monk's a decent young corner. Avonte Maddox, an Eagle. And then Kyle Duggar is a really nice safety. 3rd-and-8 now for the Patriots. And the conversion is there. Hunter Henry gets popped by Delvin Walls, but not before getting well past the first down line and up towards midfield. Under center now is Mac Jones. Damian Harris in the backfield. He gets the carry here, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. A trio of Express there to meet him, and they combine for the tackle. Donovan Tucker into the game as you see that superstar tight end. Mac Jones has the time and delivers to him, and he gets a nice block, springing him past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense is moving. Express looking to bring some pressure and maybe force a miscue by the Patriots. Jones still had all day to throw, but it eventually throws out of the back of the end zone. Or from some very nice man coverage there by the Express. Patriots still have the opportunity to get on the board, and they will with 3 points. But importantly, the Express will maintain the lead. 2nd and 10, play action. Looking downfield, maybe had a man there, tried to get to the edge to see if we could get Hazleton later. Ended up getting a sack instead. That brings up a tricky situation here. 19 yards to gain. Don't love the corner routes. New England with some great field position to start this next drive. Comes out in a heavy package. They run a lot of 12 personnel. Hard to blame them with a guy like Tucker as your tight end too. And it's really been the tight ends doing the majority of the damage here. Now from the gun are these Patriots. Mac Jones, a clean pocket there. He finds a man underneath. Big hit by Franklin, but that's a gain of 9. Pull back into the game on 2nd and 1. Give to Harris, and that's good defense, but they're still going to give him the first down yardage. Another conversion for New England. Man coverage look now here as the Patriots get into the San Antonio territory. Kendrick Bourne on the in routes. Got just enough separation to make the catch. Holding penalty brings the Patriots back for 2nd and 17. That's a big hit by McLean in the open field. Gain of just 3 will bring up a very difficult 3rd down for the Patriots to convert. This is where we can just unleash our pass rushers. Instead, we've got a man downfield. That's complete Weary. Didn't know he was superstar dev as well. They got 2 superstar pass catchers in this system. Nice conversion on 3rd and long will end the quarter. Instead, we'll go from the 3-yard line on 2nd and goal. And underneath, Tucker will make the grab and score the first touchdown of the day for the home team, Patriots. From the gun, needing 7 yards to convert here. Gonna go to Smart, who drops the ball on 3rd down. We had what we needed to convert. The execution just was not there. A 3-and-out would be big time here for our chances to retake the lead. Instead, we've got Tucker. First down and more. He has been heavily utilized. Jones checked down to Harris. He's going to get the first down. Looked like it could have been stopped up for 4 or 5 yards, but then you got the cheese animation. The swim move by Castano gets to Jones, and that's the first sack of this game. Nice job. The Patriots were driving with relative ease, so it's nice to get to the quarterback. Last drive, we gave up a 3rd and long, and it resulted in a touchdown. This time, trying to bring the heat, see if we can't force him to throw underneath the sticks instead. It's broken up by Boston. I thought we had allowed the catch. Nice job by Boston to get his hand in there, bring up the 4th down. Nash getting some tips from Carson Wentz before trotting out. I don't know if Wentz can really give that many tips to Nash. That's a completion over the middle to Hazelton. 17 yards. We needed a big play. Seeing if we can't fool the Patriots here with a little bit of play action. Instead, we get instantly sacked. Davenport's 2nd of the day. We're in a tough 3rd down situation once again. See if we can't take a one-on-one shot down the field. We got press coverage on Hazelton. We got to take it. He never gets the step. And that's it. Good situation here for the Patriots. Can do really anything they want on a 2nd and 3. Lacey gets to the quarterback. Let's go, Lacey. Jones downfield towards Weary is incomplete. Great recovery by the defense. Let's go see if we can't take the lead before half. Plenty of time to get on the board before half here. Clock is not an issue. Running the ball, however, is. Loss of 3 on the 2nd and long. We need somebody to make a play. We're going to go to Smart, our best playmaking receiver we've got. And he makes the play. We're nearing halftime. 8 passing yards for Nash. We're going to give to Simmons here. He's got some room. And he gains. Wow, he fights forward. Barely short of the first down. Great running by him. 3rd and 1. Past the 2-minute warning. We've got Hazelton underneath. He makes the catch. Inside the red zone. Still plenty of time to take this lead. Need a big time conversion here. 3rd and 11. And just as Lewis Smart was maybe breaking for the catch, we get sacked. New England will take a timeout, and we'll have to settle for a tie, except for the fact that I can't even see this kicking mark, so will we even tie it at all? Was there really any doubt? It's Welker we're talking about here. We do not want the Patriots to retake the lead here. This could be the stop that prevents it. Instead, it's a catch. Hunter Henry. Delvin Walls in coverage. He's a really good run-stopping safety. Pass coverage still developing for him. And that's a fumble forced. We've got 24 seconds left in this half. Big hits. Michael Franklin, I believe, is responsible for the forced fumble. Very nice job. Now we have a chance to take the lead. On 1st and 10. I'm looking to take a shot. Can we go get it right now? Perfectly placed ball. Oh, so close. Now on 3rd down, we might just have to think about making the field goal a little bit easier. Or we take one more shot. That was just underthrown. We'll settle, shall I say, for the long field goal. Can we get it there without this kicking mark? That kick is no good. It hits the crossbar, so we needed to get full strength on that one, huh? From 65. Hits the crossbar. Now New England's going to try it. They're not hitting this. 62. If we can't hit from 65, you're not hitting from 62, my friend. We'll go into this game tied at the half. You can definitely see why this Patriots team is second in the AFC. I mean, both sides of their lines, like we previewed, have played really well because that's the strength of this team. And when that's the strength of your team, you're probably going to be in most any game. Take this year, for example. Like, I think this is the first year we've had really good players at all 5 positions on our offensive line, really good players at all 4 positions on our defensive line, and it's made a mountain of a difference. We have already tied our franchise record for wins, and there's still many games to be played left in this season. 2nd and 3. Jones has the pass. He's got Donovan Tucker underneath for the conversion. Three wide here for New England. They're going to give a little bit of a sweep to Bourne, and he gets past Boston. Bourne should not be running past Boston. Just the angles weren't quite there. More motion here on 2nd down for the Patriots. And McQueen is going to get to Mac Jones. Just powers through the lineman, Trent Brown. Just goes straight through him into Mac Jones, who kind of helped us out by backing up right into the sack. Now 13 personnel on this 3rd down is an interesting decision. Costanzo forces the ball out of Mac's hand, and that is a 4th down. Our first drive of the 2nd half will start on the ground with Simmons, and he fumbled the ball. No! Duggar on the recovery, and Nash can't tackle him, and he's going to score the touchdown. That is not how you want to start the 2nd half. Patriots will retake the lead. Nice shot by the defense to stop them. And Simmons with the rare fumble. He's got 99 carrying. Got maybe a lane here on the kickoff return. Oh, maybe should have cut it up instead of out. Might have scored there. I think that one might be on me. Fresh set of downs. We're going to go to the air here. And Jalen Turner's open downfield. He makes the catch. That's not Jalen Turner. He's not back yet. That's Jackson. Let's see if we can't get the Patriots to bite on some play action here. And we've got some men open downfield. We're going to scramble instead. Didn't trust that we'd get an accurate ball to Hazleton. We pick up the first on the ground. Continuing with the play action on 1st down. And that was almost picked. Gets to Andrews eventually, and he gets tackled at the 9. Need 12 yards here. Probably looking for this Texas route to Simmons as my main read. Gets open. Can he hit the catch? Yes, he can. But falls just short of the goal line. 4th and goal from the half-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, do you even need to ask what we're about to do? I'm an Eagles fan. I would be remiss to not do a QB sneak. Touchdown Express works just like you might expect with a quarterback the caliber of Brandon Nash, even though it works with literally any quarterback in this game. It actually makes sense that you do it with somebody like Brandon Nash. 3rd down. Can we get a stop here? Bringing out some man coverage. Mac Jones has time and has his man Hunter Henry. We've been kind of picking on Delvin Walls against these tight ends in this game, and it's been working. After the minimal run, the Patriots are going to the air. Hunter Henry. This time, Victor Giles in coverage. Doesn't matter. Hunter Henry's just getting open. Continuing with our man coverage look. And Hunter Henry is continuing to beat up on our man coverage looks. We need somebody to cover Henry here. Darius Conner going to get a shot. Lacey gets to the quarterback. Let's go. 2nd sack of the day for the young defensive tackle. A field goal hold here would be big news for our defense. This is a good opportunity to hold him. Downfield, and Quincy Boston gets mossed. Wow, touchdown, Eric Fleming of the New England Patriots. I thought for sure we had a pass break up there. I'm going to see over this play call there. That's just a crazy, crazy catch. Nothing doing on 1st down. Let's see what we can do on 2nd. Lewis Smart should be wide open. He is. The pass is made, and Lewis Smart with the conversion deep downfield. He's easily been our most reliable guy today. See if we can't get Hazleton open on the seam. Instead, we're going to have Lewis Smart open on the outs. Let's go. Ryan Pearson, though, injured. That is not what you like to see. Going to play off the run here on 2nd and 7. Check down 2 Smart. He gets near the 1st. We'll have a 3rd and 2. Luckily, that Pearson injury is not serious. Especially lucky because he has 99 injury. Can we pick up the 1st on the ground? Come on, Simmons with the carry. Gets the 1st down and more inside the red zone. We'll have 1st and 10 at the 15 coming up. Get another chance here on 2nd and 10. Come on, Simmons coming out of the backfield. He looks wide open. The safety recovers, but not quick enough. We will tie this game back up. A beautiful play. Nash to Simmons. Army crawling, baby. Let's go. Fresh set of downs for the Patriots. And George McLean's going to get there in the backfield along with Victor Giles. Loss of 1 on the play to start the new drive for the Patriots. Needing 6 yards for the conversion. Can we stop this Patriots team? Hold them to a 3 and out. The throw underneath to Henry is short of the 1st. Delvin Walls there making the tackle. That's one thing we know he's really good at, stopping the ball carrier. Gonna give our quarterback another carry here to start out this drive. He's got plenty of yards. He jukes past the man for a moment. Somehow he still makes that tackle though. I don't know how. At the 35-yard line, the give is to Simmons. He goes to the right and picks up the 1st down. Let's go. Nice vision by him. Gonna continue to pound the rock here with Simmons. The block is there. He gets to the edge. Man, this is a special kind of running back we have here in San Antonio. Looking to fake the run on 2nd and 8. We've got a man over the middle. This play is about as automatic as it gets in Madden. Action wide receiver in. Stamp of approval from me. 2nd and 10. Out route 2. Hazleton is open, and he gets not the 1st down. Okay. Simmons is gassed. I think we'll still give it to him. Like, even when you're gassed, you can pick up the inches, right? First and goal from the 10. Game tied. This is when you need a big-time throw from your quarterback. He's got inside leverage. Smart with the score. We will take the lead for the first time in this second half. I think. Am I capping there? I don't think so. Just got the inside leverage on the man coverage. Nash hit him right where it needed to be. 24, excuse me. Express. Third down. This is a big spot for the Patriots, bringing a lot of movements. Mac Jones is going to get taken down by George McLean. Sharon Lacey is injured on the play. That's not very good. But George McLean with an awesome sack on third down. Very much so clutch. He is a stud pass rusher. Now we have an opportunity to take a 2-score lead, which might just be enough to salt away a victory here. Lewis Smart comes open underneath. We're going to give him the ball. The Superman dive stops him short. You'll love that animation in this game so much. Play action crossers on the menu here. Gonna give it to Hazleton. Couldn't really roll out like I wanted to, but still able to hit our man in stride. Brandon Nash having a much better second half here. 1 second and 7. The give is to Simmons. He's fighting towards the first down, and they'll give it to him. It's a big-time run by our star running back. Not going to stop giving him the ball here. He's got his X Factor activated, trying to get to the edge. We shake past one man. And we're down inside the 10. First and goal. Once again to Simmons. He gets the carry. He gets into the end zone. That was an awesome drive by Simmons. He just kept getting yards. Consistently positive runs. 5+, like every time he touched the ball. All the way into the end zone. Jones once again back to pass. McLean gets to him, but not before he can get the pass over to Bourne. What an awesome pass rush there by McLean. The fact that they got a big play out of that is surprising to say the least. Wow, John Smith just got pancaked. Going deep to Bourne. Nearly a touchdown. Third down, hoping to lock up in some man coverage here. Costanzo gets a win, and that's an incompletion forced by Quincy Boston. Here we are, the game on the line for the Patriots on 4th and 10. Gonna drop back into some zone, hoping to play solid zone. Quincy Boston with the pass breakup, had his X Factor activated. Weary could not get the catch, and that should do it here in Foxborough. A very nice team win for our Express. And that will finalize our victory. Patriots unable to get any more points on the board. 38-24 will be the final score. Very close matchup, and this ends up being a playoff preview. I wouldn't mind it at all. These Patriots are a good team. Yes, it was a 14-point victory, but, I mean, it was a one-score game until our final drive. So, really fun game. Brandon Nash picked it up there in the second half, passing the ball. Of course, had an excellent first half running the ball. We end up with 200 rushing yards. Exactly, that's kind of fun. It was Smart with 92 yards and a touchdown. Of course, Simmons had that receiving touchdown. Excuse me, that was really nice. Some tackles there. 4 TFLs and a sack and a half for McLean. Costanzo, 2 TFLs and a sack and a half. And that will be it for this Patriots game. Brandon Nash and Victor Giles up for an upgrade. With Nash. I'm going to continue to do Scrambler. Just want to keep his strength a strength. Accuracy, medium and short, and on the run. We're going to go pass coverage here with Victor Giles. He will get to 85 overall. Let's go. It's a second ability slot. You try to change your abilities in the upgrade screen, the game freaks out, so I'm not going to do it here. But I imagine we're the first team in the league with 10 wins this year. This team has been on fire, and now 7 straight victories, I believe. We have an opportunity for a trench boost. Let's go. I love trench boost. That's like my favorite scenario, other than like, breakouts to super. From star to superstar is my favorite scenario. Trench boost is my second favorite scenario. Or in the case of quarterback, superstar to X Factors also really high up because it actually increases how many abilities you can have. For regular players, I mean, I prefer to have X Factors to superstars. It's just not as important because you don't get any more superstar abilities. You don't get access to additional superstar abilities by being X Factor. You just get the overpowered X Factor ability, which is great, but I just, you know, if I choose one or the other, I'd rather have the superstar abilities that I can depend on, you know, every single play. We're playing Devin Hamilton. Okay. Devin Hamilton revenge game, question mark, maybe? Against them, we have... I know our strategy has been throughout medium, and we're winning in simulation because of it. I'm going to go run inside this time because it has to do with our trench boost. Our trench boost is for running and not passing. Who do we go with instead of Victor Giles? He's up to 85 overall, so he doesn't really need the additional XP anymore. Maybe like one of our lower rated starters. Eli Shea makes sense. He just got a new contract, a really good one, so I'd like him to be really good. He can get really good on that, you know, 7-year, $35 million contract. That could be even more of a steal than it already is. Playing against the Rams and Devin Hamilton here. And we got an injury there for Giles, which is unfortunate. Offense also gets back Luis Sanchez and Jalen Turner for this game. Hazelton here. We will just go with Playmaker. Decent rating upgrades there. Really use medium route, but I like the Playmaker upgrades. I'm gonna go Agile here for Cedric Gallimore. +2 run blocks, nice. And Deshaun Walton, probably his last year with the team, unless he accepts a 1-year deal in the offseason. Like the re-sign offseason period. I'm not talking about like free agency offseason because we obviously don't utilize that function. 10-2 Express versus 2-10 Rams. The biggest record discrepancy that we've been on the positive side of in this series history. Let's preview how Devin Hamilton is playing here. My nose is suddenly getting stuffy, which is really annoying. 20 touchdowns to 5 picks, 3,100 yards is pretty good. Also, another couple touchdowns on the ground. Easily his best year. He might not get like where he was on our team in terms of yardage, but I mean, you go from 20 interceptions a year to only 5 at this point in the year. That's a big improvement. Will Devin Hamilton get revenge and get the Rams their 3rd win of the year? Or will our win streak continue? You know I'd love to beat Devin Hamilton. It'll be interesting to see how our offense performs in simulation this time. We are doing run inside to hopefully get our offensive linemen some more boosts. We know that throw-up medium has been the secret sauce for simulation success. We get a touchdown here in the first quarter. Nothing there in the second quarter, though. No, our offense is terrible with run inside. What are we doing? Big run there, though, I think I saw. We tie it up, and we take the lead. Okay. So our offense was just terrible in the second quarter. Putting up 28 is still not bad. Run inside had me scared there for a second, though, that we might lose to the Rams because we couldn't score. Lo and behold, I did not need to fret. We got 280 and 2 touchdowns and a pick for Hamilton in the revenge game. Good game from Nash. Simmons had a good game. That's over 150 rushing yards. I think like the high end is over 200 though, so I don't think we'll get the full XP. I think we'll get like the second tier XP. I don't know. I can't remember what it is with the run. I know like sacks allowed. 3 sacks for McQueen's nice. 2 for Lacey. TFLs. Evan Walls led us in tackles, but he got injured. No forced fumbles. Eli Shea. Over 80 in everything. You'll love to see it. We'll go power here. Run block power, pass block power. That's what you want when you do power. So nice. We do have one long-term injury. We'll take a look at that after our trench boost. Let's see how much XP I should say we get for our offensive line. A lot to be excited about that group. Yes, there is. Okay, 4,500 XP. Looks like that was the second tier. Delvin Walls, no, 7 weeks. I think like he's not going to be back till the Super Bowl or something like that at that rate, right? That's a crushing injury. I love Delvin Walls, man. Don't want to see him get injured. That's a big loss for the team. Got some upgrades for our offensive linemen who all just got 4,500. But it did look like 200 plus was like the top end for that one because it said we were between 150 and 199. So it wasn't like the highest end of the XP we got there. Jerome Snell. I think he needs finesse a little bit more, so we'll do that. Gets him up to 80 overall base, 83 of course, with all the upgrades. Jay Owens, we'll work on getting him a little bit more balanced. And we'll just automatically do these last 2. That should wrap up this episode. We are on a big time winning streak. The Chiefs are the team that beat us, though, earlier in this year. Will they beat us yet again? We will be back soon with that episode to find out. And I will see you then.